Hello everybody, welcome back to the podcast. For today's guest, we have Sean O'Malley. Welcome in. He's also with his coach, Team Welch. Welcome in, Team Welch. And welcome in today's third guest, 10 Mile. Yes, please sit there and then you'll sit here. And then 10 Mile in the middle. And for today's co-host, we have Mike. Please welcome in Mike. Welcome in Mike. So please introduce yourself in case anybody doesn't know you and all that one.
Sugar Sean O'Malley, UFC World Champion, undefeated.
Undefeated?
Undefeated, UFC World Champion.
Are you sure?
Podcaster, YouTuber, influencer. Used to, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay,
Coach?
and in case anybody doesn't know you, please introduce yourself.
Timothy Welch, owner of the Red Hawk Academy.
Seems like a little bit of a promo, but I guess. Okay, and you said you were undefeated. How are you using like the Chael Sonnen thing where you thought tapping would like lose the round only, or how does that work?
I guess depends who you ask. Really is what it comes down to.
Yeah, asking you.
So I'm undefeated.
No, I know, but I'm
No,
saying
I lost
what's-
once. I lost once. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I lost one time.
One?
I've lost one fight. 19-1.
19 and what about the other one against Marab?
Which one? The first one?
Yeah.
I won.
Yes?
The second fight he got me. First fight was a decision. It was close. I'll give him that. It was fucking close. But I got the job done. Barely, but
Okay, I like that bit you have going on. Do you think you could improve your cardio for your next fight if you took a bunch of hard medicine right before you walked out?
hard or heart?
Heart.
Oh, I was gonna say hard shit. Probably helped me get a little bit more fucking jacked up. But heart shit. Like what?
Like because it'll make your heart grow, you'll have a bigger heart during the fight. Maybe you'll have more power. You'll feel better during the fight.
If there's something out there that I can take that will give me more heart, I'll take it. If it's legal.
No, just the medicine they give to people with heart problems.
It's a good question.
Some people have a really low heart rate. Some people have one that's
I have a
too
high heart. Mine's too high.
But you want it to go higher during your fight, no?
I would actually need mine. I would like mine to go lower.
Why is that?
Because it's so high. You know, if you're fucking sitting at 200 beats per minute, I wouldn't mind chilling around 190, maybe.
But isn't it if you get to 300, you'll be more powerful?
Yo, we're here with my boy Sean O'Malley. We're making music. We're rapping on some bullshit that don't make no sense.
Type shit. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think the 300 probably die.
But only for a couple of minutes, like 30 minutes during your fight. Then you'll take the other medicine that makes it go down.
No.
What about you?
You gotta ask my coach.
Gets the heart rate too high, you want to keep it low.
Yeah.
Keep it low, you want to perform with a high heart rate. Would be no good for that.
Yep.
No, not like actual heart medication, like the one that you would get from the hospital or hospice, I guess.
If we would get away with it, we'd do it.
Okay.
Heart medicine. Hey, I did my hair like you today. Forgot to take my hat off.
Like me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of similar because it's going to the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of being tall if you're going to get beat up by a meat anyway?
That's a good fuck question. This is actually one of the most embarrassing parts about losing is when they're fucking under 5'5".
Yeah. How tall is he? Like 5'1"?
Marab?
Yeah.
He's probably about 5'5".
5'5"?
Yeah.
And you're like 5'11"?
Yeah. It's a problem.
But he's powerful. You know, they have like
He's a strong little fucker.
I don't know, most meats are not extremely strong. It kind of works against them, but with him it seems like he's being condensed.
Yeah. They call him the machine.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, what will you do next time? You know, what will you change up there?
Fucking probably next time I'll probably just crack him on the chin. You know?
Wasn't that that was probably the same plan as the first two times though, right?
It was.
Okay.
The first time we got it done. Remember, don't forget, 101.
Well, I don't think so, but
You didn't watch it though.
Yes, I did.
No,
I
you
watched
didn't.
it. Yes.
What day was it? Exactly.
I don't think that's a representation of me watching it, but you could go ahead and say that.
What happened in the 5th round?
You hit him in the body?
Oh shit!
I'm telling you, I watched that fight.
What happened in the third round?
The third round, is that the one where he kissed you?
No.
Okay, well, you see, I clearly watched it. I did watch it.
So you watched the two most popular parts of the fight where I fucking
No,
finished
those were
him.
just the most memorable. And what about
Fair.
you?
That's
Did you
a
think
good
Sean
point.
won the fight?
Don't be honest either. Hey, silence
I feel like that's
is-
the best answer he could give considering the circumstances.
I mean, if you fucking, shedding because I took my braids out. A couple
Was that
days
your
ago.
hair that just came out of that? Okay.
Yeah. I took my braids out.
Right.
Yeah.
And are you allowed to check Twitter during your fight to see who Paulo Costa gave the round to?
No, but you should be able to.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good. That's a good.
Did they like take your phone before the fight?
No, they actually don't.
Yo, I'm here with my boy
Gang,
Sean.
gang.
DM me if
Rah,
you wanna meet him
rah.
on Instagram,
Pop
yo.
out. It's autograph signing.
That's 10 Mile. Ignore him. He's a rapper from Detroit. 10 Mile, how are you?
He doesn't have much to say.
No, he just said to DM him if you want to meet you on Instagram. I don't know what he
Fair.
said.
Well, you just sounded like you knew what he said. You said exactly what he said.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. I know what he said. I don't know what that means.
Oh, fair
Is he setting up a fan meetup for you or something like that?
for us.
Yeah, I guess. And so if you are allowed to check it, then why don't you go on Twitter during the rounds to see? Because then you'll have a more accurate representation of what people are thinking and you won't have the mistake go wrong like in the first Marab fight.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I wish we would have been able to do that. It would have.
Did I just come up like with a revolutionary idea for fighters to do?
check phone during Twitter or check Twitter during fight? Yeah, I think the most important thing you said there was Paulo Costa. His opinion matters
Well,
most.
he's kind of objective. Like if you look at like
Yes.
somebody else there, one of those stupid Twitter pages, one of those
Yes.
random commentators, it's a little bit whatever. But he's been in there. He knows what he's talking about, and he's completely normal.
Yes, and he doesn't have a filter.
Yes.
So no, I agree. I think that should be implemented in the new Paramount deal.
Most UFC fights consist of black people beating the shit out of each other. How has the UFC gotten away with this for so long?
I think UFC doesn't see color, and they just have the best fight the best, and
But even if you're colorblind, you still see black and white. I mean, that's like the one thing you can always tell the difference between.
Yeah, that's true. It's good. Yeah, that's a good point. I think that's true.
It's kind of like Django. Did you ever see the movie Django?
No.
They have that guy, the black guy, Michael Jordan. I think that's his name, and he's fighting those people. It's kind of like the UFC, but you'd think that the whole movie kind of depicts America before was, I guess, what they would say better. At least that's what they think. And I'm saying they still have that stuff going on now.
I mean, we got some good champions. Some are black, some are Russian. We got an American, actually.
Is there an American?
Justin Gaethje, interim champion of the world.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, that's true.
No, it's true. We got all sorts of different types of people.
And your coach told me earlier that right before we started that you were Native American.
Yes, partly.
Yep, he's partly Native American.
But like half a percentage or what?
30%.
30%? Is that why you have that eagle tattooed on you?
It's a red hawk.
Is that why you relate to them?
Yes.
I heard that the Native American people, at least, well, it's obviously not true, but at least they think they can see out of like a hawk's eyes. Is that something you think you can do as well?
My father can.
It's true.
He
Bugsy
can't. He may think he can, but I mean, he can't, right? You know that he's not really able to do that. He's just going crazy.
No,
Maybe
Bugsy
getting
can.
a little old. You're saying they can?
His dad can.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think there's special powers for the Native Americans.
What ethnicity are you?
I'm white. I'm German. 100% German.
Like a car.
How many hammers could you kill at once if you were armed with a coyote?
Hammers don't have hearts. So 0.
So is that where you draw the line between alive and dead? Heart rate? Would that influence your stance on abortion?
Abortion's tricky. I got 2 beautiful kids. I'm glad we didn't get rid of them. Love them. Glad my mom and dad didn't abort me. That would have sucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
Did you just smell them?
heart rate. When do you get a heart rate at a baby? Like how many weeks when you're a baby?
I believe in the first 30 minutes
Really?
of conception, yes. It starts immediately, the heart rate.
Is that ChatGPT approved?
Yeah, no, I just know it of a fact just off my head. And then the next big thing that goes on is they start talking, but in their head, like they begin consciousness at about like 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm glad I don't. My opinion doesn't. I don't really have opinions on things like that, man. I don't know. What's your opinion
On abortion?
Yeah.
I think that we need to be practical about it. We need to take some people. I think we need to implement eugenics is what I think. You know about eugenics?
Is that a balding?
No, that's Norwood. Eugenics is like, okay, this guy doesn't seem so intelligent. He thinks he's able to see out of a bird's eyes. Maybe let's not let him have any children.
So if this guy got a girl pregnant without her consent and she didn't want to keep it, we could all agree like
your coach or 10 Mile?
10 Mile.
I think if 10 Mile consensually had sex with a woman.
No, unconsensually.
Well, it's the same answer for me. It has to be aborted. You don't want to let somebody like that reproduce.
See, now we're getting somewhere. I think I would agree with that.
And what do you think?
Coach?
Give him a chance at being a father.
No, I don't.
You never
agree
know.
with
He
that.
could change. Could fucking change him.
But the genetics are still, something's wrong with them.
So he might be bipolar.
Even if it's not bipolar,
Schizo.
the problem is that, and the reason why eugenics is so great is because as we make advances, we can start choosing eye colors and stuff, hair colors, how tall they are. So we could just start making everybody like blonde hair, blue eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd you pick that?
Because that's the superior.
I don't think blonde hair, blue eyes is a race. Is it?
It's the traits of Germans.
Oh.
As you can see, I have that sort of style here.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. Have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether that's claiming your domain, showcasing your offerings, or getting paid, they'll help you do it all in one place. Whether you're just starting out or you're trying to scale your business, Squarespace is probably perfect for you. They'll help you make a great website, and you get to choose from their library of professionally made and award-winning website templates. Squarespace also makes it easy to monetize your content, as they allow you to sell access to videos, blogs, memberships, and more. Squarespace also helps you make better business decisions with their intuitive analytics tool. It helps you track website traffic, learn where to focus engagement, track revenue from bookings, and more. Go to squarespace.com/Matan and use my code Matan, M-A-T-A-N, for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use my code Matan, M-A-T-A-N, to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That's squarespace.com/Matan and use my code Matan, M-A-T-A-N, to get a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use my code Matan, M-A-T-A-N, to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. If a 2-year-old fan asked you to choke him out, would you do it?
2-year-old
Yes.
fan asked me to choke him out. No, I get asked to choke people out. When they're above 18, even. I say no. I don't really. That doesn't sound fun for me.
But what if they were 2? Above 18, no. 2, it's a little fun because they're going to start freaking out and screaming when they wake up.
Yeah, I don't think that's fun.
Why? They're not even going to know what hit them. They probably don't even know what choke me out means. They were just coached by somebody to tell you that, and then they start getting put to sleep.
Probably wouldn't. Bow, bow.
What about you?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, he'd rather not.
And why is that?
Too little.
That's kind of the whole point, but I guess you guys have a different perspective on it.
Have you ever done drugs?
No, I haven't. I'm actually completely sober. What about you?
Yeah. But
Is that when you decided to get the tattoos all over your face?
Sober. That was 100% sober.
That was sober?
Yeah.
So maybe you need to be on more drugs.
Well, then what if I got more worse ones? What if this just?
Yeah, but if you're not getting any of them while you're on drugs, then it would kind of imply that that's when you're gonna be most safe.
I think for moments, while on drugs, they're only a couple minutes out of the day.
Yeah, well, that's a choice of yours. You could be on drugs all day.
No, yeah, I don't. That's not a good choice, though. I make good choices. No, I take that back.
But you said, obviously, I think you've talked about this before, but you're not on weed anymore. You don't.
No, I do smoke marijuana again.
Oh, you do.
I stopped
again.
last year. Pretty much didn't smoke last year.
But you're back on it.
Oh yeah.
And so, do you think quitting was a good idea in the first place, or no?
I wouldn't call it quitting. I would call it taking a little break, and I thought it was good.
It was quitting, but it failed. maybe?
That's one way to look at it. No, because when I started, I didn't say I'm going to quit forever. I said I'm going to take a break. So I didn't fail. I actually succeeded with the break.
I think your coach keeps trying to smell this guy. It's a little weird. I don't know why he's doing that.
I mean, they just do what they do, man. You know, 10 Mile, he'd be like that sometimes.
Does he smell interesting to you or something?
I'd put deodorant on after I fucking stunk. So I think mine's a little combo.
Yo, Sean,
Gang,
endorse my
gang.
brand. Yo, it's some shit that'll get you sick, yo.
That's sick. Fire, thank
Can you endorse his brand?
What is it? Is it where his hat says?
I don't know. What does his hat say?
Takers. I could see you being a taker. Just taking kids and women and stuff like that. It's pretty sick, dude.
Are you accusing him of being a racist?
No, I said I could see him being one. I didn't say he is.
You don't just go up to somebody and say, "Hey, I could see you being a racist."
No, I didn't say that. I said I could. Oh, yeah, I did say that. No, I didn't say racist. I said taker.
Well, you definitely implied earlier that he was a racist. Now you're implying he's like he's not even a racist. He's like a kidnapping racist.
Exactly. That's exactly.
And when you say that, are you saying it as a compliment or an insult? Because I know there's a little different perspectives on that.
I would probably say it's not a good thing. But, you know, if you're taking kids and giving them a better life, that could be part of your thing. Maybe you're taking kids
Would you trust
from
him
bad
with your
families.
kids?
No.
Okay, well then let's go with that for the future.
Yep.
Do you usually respond to the Russian models looking to have sex only 12 miles away from Peoria, Arizona?
Not usually.
Why not? I'm celibate, so I wouldn't respond, but I know that's obviously not the position you're in, so why don't you take that opportunity?
Because I don't have... Where are the girls at?
Very close to Peoria, Arizona, I guess.
How would I know that, though? Like,
Because that's what it says on the little scam box.
what box?
What are you talking about? When you're like trying to watch a fight for free or you're like trying to stream a show
Oh.
off of like 1, 2, 3 movies?
It's Paramount Plus, though.
Yeah, well, now it's easier, but I'm saying beforehand, they'd have those little boxes.
I'd pay for the pay-per-views.
You never watched a show illegally?
No.
Why is that? You're allowed to say yes, by the way. It's not illegal on your end.
No, I know, but I just... why I don't have to. You just fucking pay for it on the TV.
You could save money, and then all you have to do is go...
Yeah.
And you get to... What's going on over there? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think you guys definitely need to lose your virginity because you'll see whole different things. You'll see things differently in your life.
How do you know he's a virgin?
Celibate.
Yeah, I am. So you're saying I should start responding to those messages?
Just dabble in.
I accidentally, I mean, it's not an accident. When you click the little button to play the fight or the movie, it'll just automatically take you there. But
So there's Russians around here, though, you're telling me?
that's exactly what it said.
I better find out.
I was trying to watch a show last night, and that's what it said.
Russians. I do like Russians.
Okay, but aren't you married, or is that...
Yes.
So maybe that's why you shouldn't respond?
That's why I don't respond.
Okay, good. The UFC has been criticized for giving you white privilege.
Yes.
Do you think this is fair?
Absolutely.
How is that not just obviously racist?
Well, I think they mean when they say white privilege, they're
Yeah.
saying Dana White, his last name, not racist, is giving me privileges. So
No, that seems like a cop-out. That seems like an excuse here. I think they
that's
mean
where
white-
that was my understanding. to
I've
answer
never
the
heard
question.
of Dana white privilege. I've heard of white privilege and even many other factors. There's white privilege like I mean, you see anybody on my team that's not white, you know what I mean?
What are you? 10 Mile.
Clearly not anything besides white.
You do. I can't tell what he is because he's got face mask thing on.
You can see his hands.
Oh yeah, you got little ass hands. That's fire.
And I know you're going to deny it, but you're clearly 100% white too.
Big hands.
70% white.
Knock people out.
100%.
Kill people. With
Your hair is orange. There's no Native Americans with orange hair. That doesn't exist.
They're rare.
couple.
No, they don't exist. It's not even possible genetically. Following up on that, has anybody ever told you your hair was orange?
In high school, they called me ketchup.
Damn,
But that's
that's
red.
fucked up, dude.
That's what I said.
That was your argument?
Hey, hand me one of those.
Did it work?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hand me one of those. I was having Mike. I was gonna have him grab me one. If you put them in your butt, it hits harder.
What is that? Is Zin?
Nicotine. You can have it, G. We're rich around here. We don't give a fuck. You can have the whole pack. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want it. What
10 miles. He just grew up like they can't help himself. Just grew up taking shit and.
This is why I'm saying we need to implement eugenics. You want more people like this running around?
Absolutely not.
You want this guy running around your gym?
I mean.
Which group has the most disgusting cuisine?
Cuisine?
Yes.
Food?
Yeah.
Cuisine.
Again, yes.
Cuisine, lezine. 10 Mile. Brr.
You're trying to communicate with him?
I'd say I don't like Indian food.
I don't even count that as a cuisine. I count that as like a need, like a necessary thing. They have to do it.
They be adding some shit they don't have to add to that. Some spices that are like, hey, let's skip that. Let's just we don't need to add that.
Go straight, just full shit.
Straight
with the shit.
In my opinion, I couldn't get that Indian food down. It was tough. Went to a nice place too. It's just not my taste buds weren't having it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know this might seem a little biased, but again, I don't even count that as a cuisine or a group.
Okay, so
let's I'm talking about like actual food that doesn't taste good, not like a feces and stuff.
Okay. Food that doesn't taste good. Mexican food's good.
His hair is falling out.
It's called stress. I'm stressed, man.
Right now?
Oh, so stressed. I don't know when I'm gonna fight again. We might never fight again.
Why is that?
You just never know. You don't know if we're gonna wake up tomorrow, so I'm stressing.
You're stressing about waking up tomorrow? I mean, I don't think that stress is gonna go away. That's not, unless you die, I guess.
My hair's falling out, man. I'm just stressing.
I think they just did a bad job with the dye. They probably used like a not safe dye.
Organic.
Yeah, maybe try out what he's doing. Put it back in your head. You're taking it out. Why don't you put it back there? Yeah, there you go.
It's a good idea. Ah!
Did you get him?
Yeah. He went like this. Started chewing on his tongue. I was like, yo, careful.
I think that has nothing to do with you. I think that's just what those people do naturally.
Those people? Whites?
People.
Oh.
Did you ever go to the Lost and Found and start stealing shit?
No, but if there was something fire there, and I'd say, hey, how long has this been here? And if they said like over 30 days, I'd probably grab it.
Well, you don't tell them that it's not yours. You got to just go in and say you're looking for something and then you take it.
I'd say I've been looking for this. Has it been here for more than 30 days?
Why would you say 30 days?
Because then I feel like I could grab it because ain't no one's going to come back and grab it after 30 days. I just feel like it's fair.
Yeah, but if somebody lost it the day before and then you grab it, then they're not going to grab it in 2 days because it's not there anymore. It's yours now.
Exactly. Finders keepers, losers weepers. You ever heard that?
Yeah, I agree. They lost it and I found it. I'm just saying, why would you wait 30 days? You're giving them the opportunity to get it back?
Yes.
What, is it like a nice gesture?
Well, I would hope someone would at least wait 30 days before they took something that I lost. 30 days. If you lost something important, you'd probably want to get it within 30 days, so you'd figure out where it's at.
And what about with his people? They lost a lot, but it's been about 300 years, but they won't stop complaining. So kind of time is up, right?
It's a good, hey.
They give us casinos. And a monthly stipend.
So they get shit.
I wouldn't say they give them casinos. They give them small patches of land that's in the middle of a flood, and then they just decide to build casinos on it. And then 98% of them live in rubble, which I guess is why they're complaining.
Have you ever been to an Indian reservation?
No.
They're scary. It's sad. A lot of
I've looked at one through a telescope.
That's the saddest place. I think that's called a computer.
A computer? Oh, you never went there. You looked at one through a computer.
No, you did. I thought you called it a telescope. I think you meant computer.
No, through a telescope. I got close to one, but I didn't want to go in because I was scared they were going to eat me.
Well, they're cool. They're nice. They're good people, but they live some rough lives down there, especially where it's cold. Fucking below zero. Fucking ball sack just frozen.
No. And what about you? Have you ever met one of them?
My father is one.
No, I mean actually one, not for real.
Yes, born and raised on a reservation.
Was he born and raised on a reservation?
That's true. His dad is fucking native. Very native.
Oh, goodness.
His name's Chief Red.
Chief Red?
Chief Red. I don't know why you got it, but it's okay.
I think they're just not really super creative at coming up with names. It's like Chief Red, Chief Doggy. Chief Flying
Ball.
Squirrel. You know what I mean?
Is that your favorite basketball player, or do you just like balls on your back? Interesting.
If you bought something for $100 with the intention of selling it for $200, but you only got $100, then what's the fucking point? What a waste of time.
God damn it. One of the serious, truest things I've ever heard. I mean, that sounds like a fucking waste of time.
What a waste of time.
Unless the person you sold it to was really cool and you guys became friends.
Did I imply that anywhere in the question?
Nope.
Okay, so let's move on.
Yep.
Do you believe Tyson Fury infused his knuckles with steel in order to defeat the great Deontay Wilder?
He didn't knock him out. So why would that be implied?
I don't know, because Deontay Wilder has been saying he was cheating. I don't know.
Oh.
You didn't hear about that?
No, I don't really pay attention to that stuff.
He's been going on about this for years now.
Damn. I mean, that would be unfortunate, but Tyson Fury, pop, 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 you know?
What?
Freestyle. 10 Mile. Come on now. I'll drop a beat. You drop the bars. He's not very good. I'm going to go through your search history.
Yo, I'm here with Sean O'Malley, 10 Mile.
You forgot to push play. There you go. That's it.
Yo, I'm here with Sean O'Malley, 10 Mile. We're here. We'll make you famous.
Yeah. He just got done doing drugs. I watched him sniff something in the bathroom. Was I not supposed to say that? Fuck. Sorry. Cut that. We can cut it. We can cut that. God.
You guys done? I don't know what's going on over there.
10 Mile. You know him. Promoting his shit. Takers.
Did you dye your hair rainbow to take it back from the gays?
I mean, I did hear the rainbows kind of. They kind of took the rainbow and ran with it. I did hear that. But you know what? I just.
It used to be a wonderful thing you could show it to kids, and it's like now when I see it in the sky, it's like I get an icky feeling.
That's probably. I mean, if you get a boner from seeing a rainbow, it's,
no, a bad feeling like.
They said a boner.
No, an icky feeling like of disgust. But I'm saying I kind of liked what you did. If that was your intention, you're trying to show that like anybody can do it, not just a gay.
Interesting perspective on that. Didn't think
that
about
wasn't your intention?
Wasn't my intention.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to pop on the TV, and the rainbow popped. Knocked out Eddie Wineland. First time I did my hair. Beautiful knockout. Put him to sleep. He was snoring at the apex. No crowd. I know that's what you're gonna ask next.
That's what I was gonna ask, if there was a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I have asked? I don't think that was gonna be in my next 100 questions.
Oh well, fuck. I was off by a little bit then. Maybe 101th.
Probably not, but let me ask you, why did you kind of just shit talked him there a little bit?
Who?
That guy, Eddie Van Blum?
Yeah.
You were kind of just like running a promo on him, but that just seems like a random guy.
Good dude, nice guy. He just happened to be the next guy in line to, I had to sleep him.
Hey guys, sorry for the interruption. I have to let you know that today's episode is sponsored by Factor. Factor makes eating healthy easy, as they give you fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs that you can eat very quickly, and they're still healthy for you. So you get to save a lot of time while still eating good. Factor also helps keep things fresh, as they offer over 100 weekly rotating menu options. My personal favorite is the chimichurri, filet mignon, and shrimp. There's a ton of other options for you to choose from as well. Factor Meals offers you no prep, no stress, high quality meals that are always fresh, never frozen, and can be ready in just about 2 minutes. Some of their options include calorie smart, high protein, Mediterranean options, GLP-1 support, and ready to eat salads. If you want to get started today, go to factormeals.com/Matan50off and use my code Matan50off, MATAN50OFF at factormeals.com/Matan50off to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. New subscribers only varies by plan. One free breakfast item per box for 1 year while subscription is active. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's episode. Do you think maybe you'll be able to beat Marab next time if he throws the fight?
Yes. If he threw the fight, I'd beat him for sure.
Yes.
100%.
Is that what you're going to try next time? Maybe offer him like $1 million or something?
No, probably. I mean, I still think I, could knock him out. Still think I can knock him out.
But what will you do different this time to knock him out? I know you said that earlier, but you got to change something up, right?
Each fight's new. He's getting a little bit older. I'm in my I'm coming into my prime. You know, who knows? I mean, I don't know if we'll ever fight again, to be honest. We're 1-1. People want to see the trilogy. Fucking 10 Mile's been bagging us for the trilogy, so we might see that.
I've seen the opposite reactions. I've seen people saying there's no reason to do the trilogy because it's 2-0.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I'm not sure where people get that.
Because that's what it says on like
misinformation.
No, that's
news.
the official record. Do you think that the official record says 1-1, or that's just what you think? How you think the fight went?
In my mind, official record is what I think, right? Or no?
Not at all. No.
Okay, well then, yes, it's 1-1.
I guess since the fight didn't end in a knockout or a submission, technically, it's sort of subjective how it went, but officially, it's not subjective.
Yes, I would agree with that.
And do you think maybe it would help him next time if you were able to get him one of your people's weapons, like one of those rocks
That'd help.
attached to a piece of like wood or whatever?
A bow, maybe?
I don't think they're allowed to use those things. That's too advanced.
Didn't they create them?
Grease?
Grease.
Let's grease up next time. I
Have
think
they developed that yet?
they
Vaseline.
did that.
I don't think the natives are allowed to use Vaseline. I
wonder what kind of. Yeah, I don't know when that got invented, man. Not sure.
Have you ever gone into a fight confident you were going to lose?
Yes.
And which one was that?
Aljo.
Really?
And I won, boy. Knocked his ass out, boy. Yay, sit.
I don't know if he thinks he's going to fight you or what he's doing, but this is what I mean. He's clearly not extremely intelligent. But you actually thought you were going to lose that?
No, I didn't. That was the one in my mind. I was like, man, this is gonna be tough. Didn't have a great, going in there 70%, and he's the greatest bantamweight of all time at the time.
You're saying you were 70% sure, you were 70% healthy?
70% healthy. I was pretty fucking had a rib injury, and he's a motherfucker. He's still one of the greatest bantamweights of all time, and went in there and we did what we had to do.
And so why don't you kind of go into fight from now on 70% healthy?
Oh, I did. Marab fight, I went in the first fight, had a torn labrum, had to get surgery right after the fight.
No excuses.
No excuses. Like, you're damn right. Ain't none. Ain't hearing it from me.
No excuses. I had a torn labrum and I was, whatever.
Uh-huh. Did you play any sports in high school?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Oh. In high school, like at the school sport? Or like travel, like kind of outside of school stuff?
No, like I picked up a basketball and I threw it a couple times during class.
During class, okay. So you balled. Ball so hard, motherfuckers want to find me.
I never made one, but I guess it would still be considered playing it. You don't count playing as being good.
No, yeah. I didn't ask if you were good, so I guess you answered the question.
Yeah.
If you ever played with a basketball, it would have been a better question to ask.
Yeah. Well, it's similar. I interpreted it that way.
Did you ever fart in school, like just to make people laugh?
I don't think that would make people laughing. That would be disgusting. The whole room would
If it
just
doesn't
smell
stink.
like shit.
Well, unless it's like a loud one that doesn't stink, then it'd be funny. It's just quiet. Everyone's
Yeah, but how would you be able to know that?
Oh, you can tell.
If it's going to smell bad,
We can tell.
how would you be able to tell?
You can. It's a feeling.
That sounds like sort of the native schizophrenic craziness, but like, for no offense, by the way. Not that you should take any since you're not native, right?
Mm-hmm.
Partly.
No.
He rode a fucking horse here today. You didn't see that horse out front?
No, I saw that car he drove here. Maybe it's your car, the Lamborghini.
Ugly as hell, huh? With the green and shit sticking off it.
Are you like a fan of Splatoon?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, never mind. And what did you drive here?
Porsche.
See, I caught him. You thought he was gonna say that, huh?
I said horse, but it was a Porsche. I missed. That was my miss.
Is that the one with the horse on the front as the logo?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yes.
He just smelled him again. What's up with smelling him? Is that something you usually do? You haven't smelled me. Not that I take any offense to that, but are you the richest person in this disgusting city that you live in?
Probably not. There's probably some people, some hidden ones that are secretly rich.
Really? You think so? Where would they be?
If you're really, really, really rich, you don't wear shit like this.
Shit like what?
Like a
that ring?
Richard and this fucking, you don't wear shit. If you're really rich, you don't wear that shit like that.
Well, yeah, that's just a way to get robbed, I guess.
Yeah, but we got swords and we got shit up here.
Yeah, I don't think that or your fighting abilities would help much against a gun. But
No, you're right, but we got guns in here too.
what about that homeless, disabled black guy outside in a wheelchair?
Yes.
He's probably pretty rich.
Yes,
Does he
that
just
guy's.
hang around the building and scare people away?
We are in a little bit of a spot where you're gonna see a couple homeless fellas in wheelchairs.
Are you familiar with who I'm talking about, that specific guy?
I think so.
He's familiar. Do you know his name or something?
Yeah, I buy him cigarettes.
We keep him around for.
Yeah, I actually respect that. I think that people are trying to get these guys to quit and stuff. That guy is literally disabled and black. He's way beyond the point of return.
Yeah, I mean, he's just enjoying life, ciggy by ciggy. You know, you gonna get any tattoos?
Probably not. No.
How come?
Maybe because I would like to.
They hurt.
Tattoos hurt.
Yeah, so I could imagine you not really wanting to get them.
I heard it's a really different pain just depending where you get it.
That's very accurate.
On the face, did it hurt a lot?
No, it wasn't too bad.
So where on the finger did it hurt?
Fingers, they kind of hurt, like the stomach. Anywhere that's super bony kind of hurts. But the face isn't too bad just because it's only a couple minutes at a time. But I could see you getting a little face tat, a little something something.
I don't really think that would be my style, but maybe if I go crazy one day.
Like a grenade or something right here.
A grenade?
Yeah.
Maybe with like a teardrop to let people know I'm about business and shit.
You stand on business. I like that.
I think that would just get me killed.
No, you'd probably, go up in the status ladder, start fucking bossing people around type shit. 10 Mile told me to say that.
Yeah, I think that would have the complete opposite effect. And I also wanted to ask you, you had a clip where you said that you were happy that Ilya Topuria never accepted your call out.
Yeah, I was kidding. He was at 145. What weight class he at now?
155? You're saying he left that weight class because he was scared that you were going to move up?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So do you think you would beat him in a fight?
Mm-hmm.
Truly you believe that?
You don't think so?
Him, I don't know. It's tough. I think he's probably like the best or the second best right now in the whole.
I mean, statistically, he is number 2 pound for pound, but he's still 5'4". You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it seems like you lose to the smaller guys. How tall is Cheeto?
I lost 5'10".
Okay, so he's pretty tall. I should know that. I met him.
You did?
I don't know if he's 5'10", though. I think he's probably
Shorter?
maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think he's 5'10".
Yeah. I still got a scar on my knee from his face.
Yeah, he just cracked his jaw.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, that a little bit. But no, Ilya is one of the greatest of all time. I think he's going to go down as, he knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, knocked out Max Holloway, knocked out Charles Oliveira, back to back to back, and knocked out 3 Hall of Famers in a row.
And do you think he would be Islam Makhachev?
It's definitely possible. Those guys, number 1 and number 2 pound for pound in the world, I think that's the fight we need to see next. It sucks because Islam's probably not going to come back down to 155. Ilya going up to 170 doesn't make. He's not a huge guy. He's definitely, he could be walking around 185, 190. He's pretty thick. So I think that's the fight that I'd like to see as like the White House main event. But I don't.
And then
think
the winner gets to fight Sean O'Malley.
If they're lucky.
Because after such a big fight like that, they need a little bit like a.
They need a layout. They need an easy fight, and I'd take it. Who do you think should be the main event of the White House card?
Probably that, ideally, right?
It would be sweet, but even if you could pick Conor versus somebody, I don't know. I'm just brainstorming here.
Conor versus Jones would be interesting.
That would be a big one. That'd be a coke off right there.
Yeah.
I would like to head that to the after party.
Because they can't fight because it's a completely different weight class, so they're just sitting there. Who will die
for
first?
line? Who can take the bigger line?
I think McGregor's winning that.
I think he's more in his prime to hit the bigger line. Jones in his prime.
Jones is bigger, so you'd think he could take more, but McGregor is far more experienced.
I think experience-wise, they're probably pretty close. But I think John's, he's a man of God now, and I think Conor is too.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's completely sober and he's ready to fight.
I think we got to see another Conor fight. I really hope we do.
And who do you want him to fight?
I don't.
In a real fight, not
a real fight. Conor versus Jorge could be a cool fight. I think.
Hasn't he been retired for like 2-3 years though?
Jorge?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'd still come back. I'm just trying to think of like a realistic, actual fight that UFC could make.
Michael Johnson.
Michael Johnson?
Yeah. Because people want him to fight Michael Chandler, so you trick him a little bit. You make it interesting. Michael Johnson.
See, that could be a fight. I can't imagine UFC making that one.
Yeah.
But for trick factor, there's definitely something there. You think it's bad to fight at the White House?
Why is that?
Politically?
Maybe it depends on the fighter. I feel like McGregor, his politics are kind of solidified, right? I don't think if he ran for like president in Ireland. I don't think he's really ever going to try running as a liberal.
I think I'd vote for him.
For McGregor?
Yeah.
Why? Just it would be funny?
Just because
You're Irish, right?
Press conferences would be lit.
Yeah, they would be. I don't think they would let him do it. They would certainly have somebody take his place in
Yeah,
the press
true.
conferences.
So where are you born here?
Not in
America?
Arizona, in Los Angeles, yes.
So you can vote, or you probably couldn't vote this last time.
Not in the last one. I would have voted for Trump. If not Trump, then Kanye.
Yeah.
If not Kanye, then RFK.
Okay. So next year, no, 4 years, 3 years, 2020, whatever, next one.
About 3 years, yeah.
Are you gonna be political? Are you gonna get into that more?
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Trump.
Are you gonna express? Well, third term would be crazy.
Yeah, but that's what I'm hoping for.
I mean,
They screwed him out of the second one. How about we make it up and let him at least try for a third one?
we'll see where the economy's at.
Well, I mean, did you see it? It's 30 times larger than it ever was.
The economy,
Yes. That's a real stat, by the way. That's not
crypto.
made up.
You invest in crypto at all? Bitcoin or anything?
Yeah, Bitcoin's at an all-time high, I heard.
Yeah, sure is. 68,000.
Yes. It's people think that it's lower, but they did what they do with stocks where they like split it, you know what I mean? So it's actually higher. It's like when Tesla went from like 1,000 to 500, but it's really because they split the shares.
Interesting.
So that's what they did with Bitcoin.
Okay, so my bit's gonna go back up then eventually, hopefully.
You still have the same amount of money. It's just Bitcoin. There's now more Bitcoins.
Is that true, Tim?
21 million.
He's not allowed to know anything about Bitcoins. He's so far beyond the point of being allowed to know about that unless you're lying to me and you're not really.
He's my financial advisor. He tells me to buy Bitcoin. I buy Bitcoin. Down hundreds of thousands.
I thought he'd probably be bartering with like bottle caps.
He does it. I don't think he does that.
Yeah, they're not allowed to use like soda machines yet, right?
You know? So.
Can you translate that for me?
No, 10 Mile can.
This is a cool guy.
I'm a cool guy or 10 Mile?
10 Mile.
Okay, good.
10 Mile's got a fucking neck on him. He'd be good at jiu-jitsu.
Following up on that, how many long necks could you beat in a fight?
Long necks like a dinosaur or like people like me?
No, long neck. That disgusting guy from Instagram.
Oh, long
You don't know long neck?
Oh, I do. No, I do.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, it would have to just be when I got tired. And I got decent little cardio sometimes. So I'd try 30 long necks.
That's it? I think it would be I think I could do like 30 long necks. Have you ever seen him?
Not in person.
He can't really. Well, he's the next guest coming in a couple of minutes. He can't really move. You know what I mean? He can go like this. But that's about it.
Okay, so probably 100. If you can't really do that much.
I really don't. I think you're really selling yourself short here. I mean, you seem to be
I'm
pretty
humble.
Not really.
Yes, I am. I fucking washed my own windshield today at the gas station. Tell me that ain't
I don't know if
humble.
that would be what humble is, but I think you could get like at least 3,000 of them.
3,000 long necks?
Because basically, imagine it like this: how many punches can you throw?
3,000 punches is a lot.
Okay, well, a kick is killing. I mean, any professional fighter hitting him will just crack him apart.
Yeah. In 15 minutes, I think I broke one of the records. It was a 3-round fight, and I think I only threw like 340 punches or something like that. And that was 15 minutes.
Well, were you not getting hit?
Not really.
Okay, well then maybe you could take about. Yeah, but even if you just laid on the floor and took a nap, I don't really think you could deal much damage.
That's
to
actually probably a good point. You probably couldn't, do much with me. How many Steinies could you fight?
Steinies?
Yeah. You ever Steiny in a boxing match?
I think I could do at least like 10 of them.
10 Steinies?
10 Steinies?
He's undefeated. He did beat he did beat Gabe.
Gabe, is that the huge fat gay guy?
He's lost a lot of weight.
Oh, I haven't seen him since that clip, but he's at a disadvantage because he's gay.
He's actually got I think that would make him have a better chin on him.
Yeah, I guess but in terms of like actual
So you
fighting,
couldn't knock him out.
how would that help?
Because he's got a good chin on him. He's got a good jaw.
I think the tough thing with Steiny is that the real advantage he has is in a debate. He's tough. He's intelligent.
Do you think Steiny's intelligent? That's very nice of you.
They call
I
him
think he's smart too.
a genius.
Who?
Steiny.
Who called him a genius?
I don't know. Probably his mother.
Mrs. Steinberg?
Something like that. Well, actually, that's it because I have to film with Longneck now. But thanks for coming on.
Yep.
Nice to meet you. I know that you're white. I know that you're Irish. I mean, there's
native.
no brown people who have hair like that.
Here, well, let's chat GPT real quick. Let me just ask ChatGPT real quick. Pause.
You can ask it. I mean, it doesn't always give the right answers.
Yes, it
but
does. ChatGPT. It's AI.
It actually gives mostly the wrong answers, but go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Hey, ChatGPT here with my buddies. We're shooting a podcast, and Tim, my buddy Tim Welch, he's Native American. He's very white and has red hair, but my other buddy doesn't believe that he's Native American because he thinks that's impossible. Could you let us know?
Hey, folks. So being Native, I get the confusion. Being Native American isn't about how someone looks on the outside. It's about ancestry, cultural ties, and heritage.
Not true.
So if Tim
Wrong.
has Native American lineage, that's totally valid.
But he doesn't have Native American lineage, is what I'm saying.
Trust the background over the hair color. That's what chat says.
No.
So you refuse to believe AI?
I would believe AI if it gave me the answer I wanted, but if it gives me the answer I'm not looking for, then no.
It's fair. It's a fair point. I mean, that's good.
Okay, well, that is it. We have to film with Longneck now. Thanks for coming on.
Yep. Thank you for coming in.